Once you can't get the water off the roof, what ends up happening is it bends the gutters. If the water can't find its way off the roof and you have a torrential rain, this trough is filling up. This gutter trough is now extremely heavy and it's pouring over, and it's right along the foundation of the house, which causes flooding. But then you have the gutters pulling off the fascia board. That's what gives gutters an unsightly look, is from getting overflowed with water because the underground system failed. We see it all the time. When we go on estimates, we can just look up at the house and we could tell if the gutter system's been under a lot of stress like I'm describing. Never take a gutter downspout to a 4-inch grate. You never want to do this. This is one of the #1 things I see people doing wrong when they go underneath a walkway. They go underneath the walkway, so this pipe goes down under the pavers, and it's under the base material that's under the pavers, and then they come out over here. So you know you have this U shape. Now this holds water and it freezes in the winter. This is also a big belly, and it collects shingle gravel and eventually plugs solid.
We're going to take a look inside this pipe. This pipe holds its shape when it's been in a certain position for years. You can see how it's like a horseshoe shape. This is trapping debris in the pipe. Let's take a look inside this pipe.
Shingle gravel, full solid.
So take a look at what an older shingled roof will do. As it's aging and breaking down, it's losing shingle gravel, a lot of shingle gravel.
Put a leaf filter on this, and then we're going to dig this up. We're going to dig this up, and we're going to dig down until we get to the depth that the pipe is coming out from underneath the walkway, so that we can then put it on the proper slope and take it out to a pop-up down grade. That way we don't have a belly and we empty out all the water in that pipe, and we're going to use a pop-up and not a grate so we don't have any issues. These grates, they'll clog. I wouldn't even use a grate with a leaf filter, and I'll tell you why. If you use a grate with a leaf filter, tree seeds and small things will still clog this right here. Our vented cleanout leaf filter is designed to let pollen, tree buds, tree seeds fall right through it. We have a very coarse screen, a very aggressive screen. We're just trying to grab the leaves that clog lines. We want all that little stuff to go right through and flow right out of the system. That's how this is designed, so that the screen will not plug. It's a clog-free screen by nature, and it stands vertical inside, and it doesn't lay flat, so the leaves can't lay on it and plug it. The leaves, by design, get packed down in here. They get wedged, and the water still runs through the screen up top behind the housing that's shaped like a funnel. It works great. A lot of thought went into this, but you don't want to use a 4-inch grate at the end of your line. When you discharge your water, discharge to a pop-up emitter. I don't care for the grate system because it's not convenient for the homeowner to reach in and clean it out. That's why, you know, we have a pop-up where you can just flip it up, reach in, clean out any leaves, any debris. You know, this here was blocking this system from working, all because when somebody put it in, they just thought a 4-inch grate, no different than a little 4-inch pop-up, would be enough. But the grass grows right over it. Because of the flexibility of the corrugated pipe, we were able to hook right up to the corrugated pipe.
That vented cleanout fits inside PVC pipe as well. Now, simply put, all that's for is to catch leaves and to vent at the house in the event that the pop-up freezes. Now, for best results, you want to take your pop-up out far enough to where it's lower than the lowest point that's underneath that sidewalk. If you found any of this information helpful, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.